The Trump administration is asking the Treasury Department to deputize some of its law enforcement agents to help carry out the president's mass deportation plans. Now, this is according to a letter from Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, obtained by CBS News. The deputized IRS agents would gain the legal authority to investigate, arrest, and detain anyone suspected of violating federal immigration laws. CBS News immigration and politics reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez joins us now for more. Great to see you, Camilo. How would this work in practice? What would these IRS agents be looking for? And should we expect the Treasury Department to fulfill this request?
Hi, Kelly. That is a critical question. The Department of Homeland Security, as we speak, is currently asking the Treasury Department, including the IRS, to supply and allow law enforcement agents within that department to help immigration and customs enforcement. That is, of course, the agency at the center of President Trump's vow to create and oversee the largest deportation operation in American history. The specific tasks could include joining ICE in operations to target human smugglers, Kelly, and also go after companies that are hiring people who are in the country illegally and who are not authorized legally to work in the United States. It could also involve the IRS agents also arresting criminal undocumented migrants in state jails or federal prisons, and also helping ICE with the deportation process and also administrative tasks that allow ICE agents to focus on arresting undocumented immigrants accused of crimes in communities across the U.S. Whether the Treasury Department will actually agree to this request is unclear, Kelly, but if recent history, I should say, is any indicator, the answer is likely yes, because, as you know, the Trump administration has been moving quickly to enlist the help of agencies across the federal government and local and state jurisdictions to have the manpower and resources necessary to launch what the president has touted will be a historic deportation operation.
That's an important point. Will they actually approve this? I do want to ask you, the White House confirmed Monday that repatriation flights to Venezuela have resumed. What do we know about this?
This is a really significant policy breakthrough, Kelly, because for a long time, the repressive government in Venezuela, led by President Nicolás Maduro, has rejected U.S. deportations of Venezuelan migrants who, over the past 4 years, have come to the U.S. border illegally in record numbers. And the Biden administration really struggled to contain that influx, mainly composed of Venezuelan migrants, and had to release many of them, hundreds of thousands of those migrants, into the U.S. with notices to appear in court and allow them to seek asylum. Now the Trump administration is moving swiftly to deport many of them. Some are being sent to Guantanamo Bay pending their deportation. But today, the Venezuelan government, Kelly, sent 2 of its own planes to El Paso, Texas, by the U.S.-Mexico border to pick up a couple hundred Venezuelan nationals, and they're now back in their home country. And so this really shows that the Trump administration is moving swiftly, not just on the immigration front, but on the diplomatic front to achieve the president's ambitious border and immigration plans.
I'm glad you brought up Guantanamo Bay, because you've reported on the president's actions to convert that into a massive immigration detention complex. This weekend, a court blocked the administration from deporting 3 Venezuelan migrants there. What do we know about this? And can you clarify for me who is being sent to Guantanamo Bay? Because, of course, we have heard from the administration this is focusing on criminals first.
That's right. That is a critical question, because it is really important to underscore that the court ruling yesterday only applies to 3 men from Venezuela who are being held by ICE in New Mexico. It bars ICE from sending them to Guantanamo Bay, but it does not apply to other migrants. And so U.S. flights continue to Guantanamo Bay. In fact, just today, another flight with about 15 deportees from Venezuela landed in Guantanamo Bay, and now there are about 80 detainees there from Venezuela. U.S. officials, Kelly, say that these are folks with criminal records or who have alleged gang ties to the notorious Tren de Aragua gang. But, of course, we don't have a list of their individual cases, so we cannot independently verify that.
I appreciate that context. Camilo Montoya-Galvez, thank you.